from Fearless DIY. Today I'm going to talk about do-it-yourself nails. So I've got two that I'm going to test against each other. One is from Color Street, one is from Walmart. They're called Dashing Diva Gloss. So what I want to know is, how do they last? Is the more expensive ones longer lasting, or do these cheaper ones do just as well? So I'm going to do every other nail with each one, because it's not fair to just do one hand in one and one hand in the other, because obviously my dominant hand gets more use. So we're going to see how they look at the end of 2 weeks, because I think that's what they say they're supposed to last up to 14 days. I think that's kind of the same thing here. And they're both glitter. Try to make them kind of similar, and we'll see how it goes. Also, I'm going to rate them on ease of application too, which one's easier, and then we'll see how they come off as well. With these, I have a friend that does them all the time, and she told me that you can get 2 manicures out of each strip. You put the other one back in the package, you can get it there, and then you seal up this end with an iron or a flat iron, like for your hair. Seal it up so that it doesn't dry out. Now these smell like real nail polish for sure. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them right down the middle. It's a little more cost savings as well. Now when I put these on, I always start with my pinkies, because it's just easier. It's a little bit small. That one's gonna be a better fit. Okay. So I peel. I rub them down really well. Now, on a side note, I have removed my excess cuticle and cleaned them. So I like to trim them a little bit and then use your oh, there we go. If I take the plastic off. There we go. Okay. Looks great. Now sometimes they don't go all the way, but I find that actually doesn't bother me too much. Now, like you just saw, I absolutely have taken them off and repositioned them, you know, immediately when I'm applying them, and I have not found that it affected the longevity of them at all. Let's see, sometimes. Okay, now these are ones. Now some of the ones that I've had are the gel kind, and you can't peel it off. Oh, and I took a little bit too much off. So if you accidentally take a little bit too much of the nail wrap off, just file your own nail down and match it. It'll be fine. Now the only thing with cutting these in half is that you're not going to get the gradient. I don't know if you can see that, where it goes to the clear at the bottom. It's just going to be solid, but I think that's all right. Let's see if these are long enough to do that with. Oh yeah, I think so. Okay, already I kind of like that these are all on one sheet, because it makes it a little bit easier to keep track of them. Okay. Now they recommend, whoops, I got that one off a little, not using oil on your hands or your nails for 1 hour prior to and after placement. I don't even know that I did it any better that time. This one's a little bit small for this nail. And this one's a little thicker. And there is definitely no way I can tear this. Oh, look, this one already chipped off. Ah, come on now. Color Street, I'm not loving you so far. What's going on here? Well, and that one I didn't get all the way over. Let's choose better on my size this time. Well, so far, the Color Streets smelled and acted a little more like real nail polish. And these Dashing Divas, so far, they don't smell like nail polish, and they're much thicker. I guess like a gel polish. I mean, that's the whole point of doing it yourself, is doing things more, economically. I love having a French manicure all the time if I could, but that gets so crazy expensive. I mean, really quickly, because they charge you, more for the gel, and then they charge you more to do French. And I have done one brand of these in French, and I'll show you those sometime if you want to see them too. They're just a little more tricky, just because you have to do 2 stickers. You have to do the white, and then you do the clear on top. Look at that, like half my thumbnail isn't covered. That's annoying. Okay, so there they are. And this is the Dashing Diva Gloss in Rosé All Day. Color Street in Mount Crushmore. It's one of their Valentine's Day colors, I think. So as far as ease of application, I like that with the Color Streets, it's a little bit thinner and I can tear it, like go along and tear it a little more, but I worry about that for longevity. I mean, honestly, they're about the same ease, ease of application, but I don't like that the Dashing Divas are not wide enough. Or maybe I just have really big thumbs, I don't know. But it does seem like there's a couple other places where I should have picked a little bit bigger one. Okay, we'll see how they last in 2 weeks. Hold the phone, I was wrong. So I was putting away my stuff, and in the Dashing Divas kit, there is 3rd strip of nails, and these are the big ones. So this is what I'm gonna use on my man thumb to get coverage from side to side. So I didn't notice that when I was doing it, sorry. So here's my thumb, fixed, much better, cover side to side. So there are 22 strips in the Dashing Diva, and there are 16 in the Color Street. Color Street acts just like regular nail polish, and you just you know, wipe it off like normal. With the Dashing Diva, is use a cuticle stick and just barely push up the underneath side, going that way, not this way. And then using the cotton ball and my other fingernail, just gently roll up like that. So it's been a week and 2 days since I applied these nails, and I can tell you that right off the bat, you know, my thumb on the Color Street nails, that one thumb a little bit had peeled off, so that nail didn't do very well. Overall, the Dashing Diva did much better for me. They lasted longer, they still look fantastic. They haven't chipped, and none of my nails have broken that have those on them. Now on the Color Street side, it has definitely chipped, and some of it's actually missing, you know, the whole top part of the nail, and my nail has broken. I had to file nail down a little bit because it had broken. So the Color Street, they are 100% nail polish. That's their claim. And you know, the same company makes the in cocoa from Walmart and the coconut, those cheaper brands, but those are being phased out. I don't think they're only gonna sell the rest of their stock, and then it's just gonna be, you know, you can get the Color Street. So the benefits of the Color Street are that you can get many more designs, and especially like holiday designs. You know, Valentine's Day, Thanksgiving, Easter, all that kind of stuff. They have some cute things. So that is one benefit to the Color Street. I also like when I'm applying them, because when you apply the Color Street, I actually can kind of tear the, you know, the nail polish strip, and it just makes it a little bit easier. But overall, I need them to last longer. I am there for the longevity. So I'll have to do a close-up in a minute, but I don't know if you can tell that this fingernail is missing, you know, its whole top layer. Now, all of the ones that have the Dashing Diva on them are perfect still. And see, that one's missing the whole top of its nail. You know, the nail polish is all worn off. And so these feel a little bit thicker, but man, that doesn't bother me at all, because I'm gonna go back and replace all of the Color Street with a Dashing Diva, and I'll get at least another week, you know, out of even my original ones. So that's my totally honest review. Color Street, they're nice, they're slightly easier to put on. I feel like you have to have a stronger emery board to do the Dashing Diva ones, because they're just thicker. And so, you know, I trim them a little bit, and then, you know, it seems like you're really gotta work at them to get them sawed off. But man, they last forever and they still look fabulous. And the Color Street, cute, easy to apply, but don't last anywhere near as long. And I mean, I could have probably done this review video in 3 days, because that's when I really noticed the difference between the Color Street and the Dashing Diva. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below.